Good morning, YouTube friends. Yes, it's been a while. So, I am on my way to work. You guys know I live at work. Yeah. So, let's see what's been happening. No, I have not made I did make a cleaning video. Sorry. I did make a cleaning video. I did make a food video for you guys. That one's already up. My daughter got a job at Lowe's, which is awesome. My baby daughter. I'm so proud of her. She's graduating high school this year. She wants to be a phlebotomist, which is awesome because, you know, I'm in the field of nursing and, you know, I am actually looking into being a phlebotomist myself. So, yeah, it snowed out here like last week, so it's like now it's just melting, which is good. The sun is shining. It's a little warmer in Mass today. Yesterday it rained, so it made everything like really slippery, and one of the girls at work had fell and busted her ass, you know, for a thing because, you know, she's an older woman. Now, we do private care. It's like, you know, we go house to house, but I don't do house to house. I stay with one client all day for 8 hours or sometimes 13 hours. It all depends on who wants to work because lately, I don't know. I mean, I'm not trying to talk shit about people, but it's like nobody wants to work no more because it's like the government ended up, you know, paying them to stay home, so everybody got lazy and wants to stay home instead of working. And people like us that are working, you know, bless your souls if you're still working, because I've been working since the pandemic has happened. I have not once, you know, called out of work. Yes, I did have my brain and spinal surgery, but right after I got better, I went back to work. Like, it wasn't where I stayed out. I stayed out probably maybe 2 weeks out of work, and then I went right back into work, you know, and it was too soon, the doctor said, but you know what? I didn't care. I had to work. I had to support my family. But it's like I'm doing 13 hours, you know, and I'm exhausted. Like, I got bags under my eyes. I don't sleep very well because, you know, when you're doing 13-hour shifts, you come home and it's like you're hungry, but you don't want to cook because, you know, you're exhausted. All you want to do is take a shower and go to bed. That's me. That is literally me, because I mean, it's horrible. I mean, I work with a dementia patient, and, you know, if you know anything about dementia, it's a hard disease. Like, I mean, it attacks your brain, and, you know, and my client, it's hard on him. That's how I can put it. It's very hard on him because he used to be a gentleman that was out exploring. He would, you know, climb mountains and go hiking and things like that, and now it's like he can't do none of that. He's stuck, and in his mind he thinks that he still can do things. He always asks me, hey Maria, let's go out and let's go, you know, in the woods back there. There's a pond and we can hike over there. And I'm like, we can't do that. And he's like, well, why not? And he gets very mad, you know, and I feel bad for him because when he gets upset because he can't do it no more, he's 94 years old. He can barely stand up, you know, for me to clean him or, you know, bathe him. I mean, it's sad, you know, and I've been in this field for 18, 19 years, and it's sad, you know. I've seen a lot. All I can say is it's a sad field to be in because you see a lot of things, and it hurts my feelings because I've had so many clients that I've been close to. I've had a client live in my house, and she had passed away from throat cancer, and, you know, I mean, and then another client passed away because he had a stroke, and then there was another one where she was really sick, and I had to do like hospice because and stay there while she had passed. You'd hear their lungs filling up with their own fluids and they're drowning in them, and all you could do is make them comfortable. And this field really sucks. And I mean, I love what I do, but it's time to get out this field. I want to do something different. I want to see where God takes me, and hopefully it's not better than what I'm doing, because I can't say that I haven't had fun on my journey, because I have. I've had fun taking care of people. I've had laughs. I've had cries with my clients. I've seen it all. I mean, we've had some fun, but I want something a little less, sadness in my life. I'm not a depressed person. I'm not a person that's sad. I don't have gray hairs or white hairs, and I'm 43 years old. I'm 43, and I was born, I will tell you this though. I was born with a few silver hairs. So weren't my children. So I am Indian, like I told you guys before. I am Indian and Puerto Rican. So I think that's part of the Indian out of me. I'm American Indian. My tribe is the Nipmuc tribe, and I'm very proud of my tribe. My mom and my aunts have that. Well, two of my aunts have the long hair. And one of them really, sorry about the sun. One of them looks like she has really long black hair, and she has the Indian complexion. So does my mother. My aunt too, she does too, but she doesn't have the long hair, she cut it. But we were born with like the silver white hair, and I still have it. I have it one here, and I have one in the back of my head. My children were born like that. So, but I'm 43 and I don't have gray hairs or white hairs. I'm not stressed. I don't let myself get stressed out. I don't want myself to be depressed. I'm a happy person. I mean, I've had some ups and downs where, I was an alcoholic, and I drank because, like, I would say there was trauma in my life. That's how I'm going to put it. There was trauma in my life. And it made me drink because I didn't know where else to turn to or how to cope with things like that. Things that I've been through in my life, I coped with alcohol, But I didn't let myself get depressed, and I didn't let myself get down about things that happened to me in life, because horrible stuff had happened to me in my life. And growing up, I mean, my mom was an alcoholic. My dad was an alcoholic. My stepdad was an alcoholic. So me and my siblings started drinking. That's all we knew. We grew up like that. So it's crazy that when it passed down to us. Like, I mean, it's not genetic, as in, people drinking alcohol. You just don't pass it down to your children. We just grew up and we seen it and we did it. I mean, I wasn't a big pot smoker. I mean, I did smoke pot. I'm putting too much TMI out there for you guys, But I did smoke pot when I was a teenager. It wasn't my thing. I don't know. It wasn't my thing. My mom tried it too, and it wasn't her thing either. My sisters and brothers too. I mean, we all grew up trying something, and we didn't get into that stuff, I mean, I seen a lot of my friends become, got into a lot of the big major drugs. I mean, I've seen it firsthand. I've had friends that I drove their cars because they were so messed up in the passenger seat, smoking crack. And I'm going to get them and driving them home because they can't drive. So I've been through a lot in my life. I mean, 43 years old, you've seen a lot. If you were like in that family that you didn't have a lot of trauma, or you know, your family was, you know, not perfect, because nobody's family is perfect. Kudos to you, but there's a lot that I've been through in my life. I mean, I got caught smoking cigarettes. My sister had told on me, you know, shit like that, you know, dumb stuff that we done in life. And my stepdad had, you know, me growing up, we got our asses whooped. The generation today, my children and stuff like that, I always said that I would not do what my parents did to me to my children, because I did not, like, I don't know, like, if you had strict parents, oh my gosh, you know what the hell I'm talking about. Because my parents, they would grab us by our hair. We would stand in the corner. We'd have to kneel in the corner, hold books in our hands, and not put our hands down. I mean, that's trauma. Like, who does that to children? Who grabs? I mean, I got caught smoking. My sister told on me. I got caught with a pack of cigarettes. I was probably 16 years old, 15, 16 years old. I got my ass whooped. I got dragged by my hair down the stairs. Sorry about the sunlight. And after that, after I got scolded and punished and, you know, whooped, I got permission to smoke. I'm sorry about the sunlight. I look so bright right now. I'm like going into the sun. They sat me down and let me smoke cigarettes. My parents, sorry about my little hairpiece and stuff. They let me smoke cigarettes. So I smoked cigarettes for a long time. Then I ended up, I had my first child, I smoked. I had my second child, I smoked. My third child, I smoked. My last two twin boys that I had, I met my second husband, and he wasn't a smoker. Like, he smokes pot, but he wasn't a cigarette smoker. So I quit smoking cigarettes. My boys are 13. I haven't smoked a cigarette in 13 years, which is good, because you know what? I wouldn't be able to jog on the damn treadmill or exercise. I'd be so winded. I have stairs. My bedroom's on the second floor. I wouldn't be able to do all that if I smoked cigarettes. So God bless me for, you know, not smoking a cigarette. And then I smell people, and I'm like, ew, that's what I smell like when I smoke cigarettes. So, yeah. I don't degrade people that smoke cigarettes. I don't degrade people that smoke pot. Kudos to you. If you want to do all that, that's up to you. But, yeah, I've been through it all. I mean, and I'm exhausted. Like, I can't say that I'm not exhausted. I'm 43 years old. I want to retire. But, you know, doing the job that I have and retiring right now is not an option, because, you know, I have a roof payment. I have car payments. I have two cars that me and my husband have. This car that I have right now is a piece of shit. I have a 2015 Chevy Equinox. Don't ever get one. Do not buy one. Especially the 4-cylinder. The only thing that it's good for is it saves me on gas. Because I travel to work, and it's like 30 minutes to work, 30 minutes back from work. It's a piece of shit. Nice car, but piece of shit. I put over, I want to say, over $1,000, maybe $2,000 into this car for the little things. Little things. I had no heat. For a whole year, I had no heat in this car. It was crazy. We fixed everything. I had to bring it to a dealer, a car, like a shop, just to have them fix it. Come to find out, my blending door was broken. How the hell do a blending door get broken? I wouldn't know, because you know what? It's under the dash. Who knows? There's a sheet of ice right here. Just don't slide. I don't know why they didn't sand this, but it's a sheet of ice on the freaking whole roadside that I'm traveling. So, I mean, things with this car happen. So, I mean, I've been through a lot in life. I mean, it's crazy. But, I wanted to come on here too and just be like, hey guys, how you doing? You know, and it's not that I'm not making my videos or getting in contact or touch with you guys. It's just that I've been so busy. I just bought a embroidery machine, so I'm gonna start embroidering shirts I did mention that I want to make some bell bottoms. I be following this girl, Nettie. I forget her last name, but she's on YouTube. Nettie, she does these beautiful little girl bell bottoms, and she makes the shirts with them. And she inspired me to do some, like, I'm a very crafty person. I love to do a lot of crafts and, you know, things like that. And I've been making scrunchies and little keychains and things like that. But she inspired me to take out my serger and my sewing machine, and she inspired me to go and buy an embroidery. I just bought an embroidery machine, and guys, if you look online at the embroidery machines of how much they cost, they're not cheap. It's not like a little sewing machine where you pay $100 for it. It's an expensive machine. So me and my husband were talking, and we were talking about doing embroidering hoodies and baby onesies and, you know, little like beanie hats and hats, things like that, and try to start a business like that. So I'm gonna try this. Hopefully it works out, you know, because my kids, their school they go to, my son's always saying, can you put my name on my shirt so, you know, they don't disappear? Yep. Can you put my name on my hoodie so no one steals my hoodie? Yep. And I do that with just, you know, a little needle and sew his name into it with, you know, like black thread or white thread, things like that, so people don't steal their clothes at school. You know how that is. They don't wear uniforms, so I don't know if you, whatever town, country, city you're in, my kids don't go to school with uniforms. Some do. Some want you to wear uniforms, but my kids don't wear uniforms. They just wear their regular clothes to school. So yeah. So I'm gonna see where this leads me. Hopefully it leads me to, you know, having my own business, and hopefully I can give up a couple days of work. So hopefully this embroidery thing brings in a little bit more money for me, hopefully. But like, I watch a lot of YouTube videos, and the ladies that inspire me are wonderful. But then you get those ones that like are just on YouTube just to get their subscribers, because I am subscribed to over 1,000 people on YouTube, you know, and I watch their videos, and I started making my videos, and like none of them have, like, I think a couple of them have subscribed to my channel. You know, with respect, I subscribe to their channel, and I leave them comments, and I say congratulations and good job, and you know, some of them I feel like they're just up there just to have subscribers, and like that's it. But a few of them that I am subscribed to are subscribed to my channel. You know, I'm not on YouTube to make money. I don't care for that shit. Like, I'm not up there to make money. I'm just up there to make some videos doing something that makes me happy. Yeah, I haven't put a lot of content out there, but you know what? I'm a mom. I'm a working parent. I am, you know, things like that. I have a life, you know, outside YouTube. I have a life outside of work, and I tell my boss that all the time. I have a life. I have a family. So it's not like I can just pick up a camera every minute, because I don't remember to pick up the camera. But I just bought an expensive camera, and I'm gonna actually, I did try to take it out and pick it up one day, and it's a little complicated, you know, and I pulled over because I didn't want to get to work so early. So I have to figure it out, because I put it on my tripod, and it the tripod was a little crooked, so I want to see what I can do about that. Now my tire's low. Now, see, it's one thing or another in this car. So I'm gonna do and see what I can do with this little embroidery machine, and start making videos. And I did make my grandson a shirt. I think I showed you guys. I'm not sure. His name is Draco, and I put his name on the back of the shirt because we had made his handprints and footprints on a shirt, and I put his name on the back. We had made a plaque for him that stays in my house, and it has his name on it. It's gonna go on my wall. But I've been making little like changes in the house, you know, like I have a lot of dogs. People should know that. I have 5 dogs in my home. Yeah, right. Roman, Kita, Gypsy, Togo. No, I have 6 dogs, sorry. I had to count them. 6 dogs in my home, and I had to put like a little... Gates are expensive. People know when you go to a store and you buy a baby gate or a dog gate, they're expensive. So I have a lot of leftover, how do you say it, planks that were when they did my roof on my house and my garage. So I ended up, me and my daughter went back there and we picked one out and we cut it, well, my husband cut it in half, and we made like a little door, like with hinges, and she painted it so the dogs couldn't get in her room because she don't like the dogs in her room. So we put that there, and there's not a door on her room right now because how my house was set up, I don't understand. There's a room in the front, but there wasn't a bedroom door put on there, or it's just not considered a bedroom because it doesn't have a closet. But then there's a closet in the hallway. It's my house is old. It's ancient, so it was a fixer-upper. So I'm still fixing up my house, one thing at a time, day by day. I still gotta paint the ceilings. I did put flooring in the kitchen, but I freaking hate it. And I showed you guys in a video that I don't know if I showed you in a video. I have a white floor in my bathroom and I can't stand it. So I told my husband one day I'm gonna go in there and drop something heavy on the tiles. You know, the old white tiles that they put in every house. I freaking hate those because, you know, it collects everything. And I said, I'm going to go in there and just drop something heavy on it, and then we have to replace it because I get OCD. I am OCD, and I can't stand something that is ruined, and I have to fix it right away. So if I do that, I'll fix it right away. I want to just, you know, I don't care if I have to do the peel and stick, or the vinyl flooring, but I need to do something. I have to get that white out of the bathroom because I hate it. I really hate it. And it's so cold. It is so cold. Those tiles are so cold. Like, I have hardwood floors throughout my whole house, which I have to find it or rent a big sander for those because I want the original flooring. You know, we have to sand it down, and then, you know, you put the stain on and polyurethane or whatever the heck that is. But I want to find one that dries quick so I can do one room at a time and use a fan to dry one room, and then, you know, put everything in that room and then do the next room. Because the traffic in my house is crazy. My kids are in and out, in and out, in and out every time. So, yeah, I just wanted to come on and, like, update you guys on what we're doing right now. And hopefully I can, you know, take another day off of work with this embroidering thing I want to do. Start this little business. And I want to do an example of those bell bottoms. But, see how things go. So I'm gonna get off of here. I've been on here for like almost 23 minutes, or yeah, 20 minutes. Let you guys go. I'm gonna head to work, and God bless you all. Have a good day, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, give this video a thumbs up, and hit the notification bell so every time I upload a video you guys are notified. God bless you all, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye guys.